I'm down here at WTC sitting in the truck, and it's nice weather out. I got like 61 in the truck right now. Rain tomorrow. Rain, rain, rain. And I don't know if it's going to rain all day. I haven't studied the weather hourly yet, because that's what you have to look at. And what's happened is we've had a really wet spring, and normally one weekend we'll have a plow day. The next weekend we'll have an auction. The next weekend we'll have a plow day. Well, it's rained so much that all the plow days have bundled into one day. And that one day is tomorrow. Now, maybe some of them get canceled yet again, but I doubt it, because even with rain, the fields are as dry as they've ever been. So we got 2 auctions tomorrow and 3 plow days to go to. And I'll be honest, it's going to be probably till the later part of the night that I decide exactly where I'm going to go of the 5 opportunities. And the reason is because with electronic devices, water doesn't work well. Breaking news. And like on a plow day, chapter 16 is tomorrow. And, you know, on a plow day, I like to throw the bird in the air. Well, I ain't doing that in the rain. They're too much money. And things just don't work out right. So it's been one of them springs. You just jockey and move. And if I'm here, I'm here. I see some stuff that I would definitely bid on, I indeed am. But I'd say play it by ear, but I'm going to play it by eye, because I'm going to look in the sky. Now, having said all that, let's go check out what they got here this week at WTC. Yeah, let's start right off with a Ford 354 4-row planter, and I don't know what the numbers mean. I could tell you if it was international. I mean, is this 35 inches 4-row? I mean, I don't know. Is that 36-inch row? I don't know, but if you've ever used one of these, leave a comment. But it looks to be in usable shape, if not usable shape, very close to it. Plaque and Crandall Incorporated out of Edinburgh, Pennsylvania. Never heard of them. Must have been a while back, but yeah, got the seed boxes here. Got the marker arms there too. And I got to give myself credit where credit is not due. I've never seen one before, but I have now. Uh-oh. We got something maybe for the cub. I shouldn't say the cub, because I have 3 Le Cubes out of El Francais, but yeah, check this out. Got the pull type here, and then of course that's going to go together and then go, but everybody's like, oh, you put duals on that. Yeah, I put duals on that. Maybe I'll get a set of discs for it too. And then here's it's painted blue, but if it's blue, it's for you. And maybe that's international blue, because that looks like it's for maybe a cub or I don't know. You could probably use that on an A. Hey, this Massey has been here a couple times, a couple trips around the sun, selling with reserve. I think it's a Massey 235. Keep the drive alive, 235. Got the brush guard in the front. Yeah, got a drag disc here, and this would be a little lot for the cub. I don't know though. But we come over here, we got a 3-point. 2 bottom, and the bottoms look good, and all the parts and pieces are there, and there you go. If you can read that, you can tell me what brand it is. But let's go back to this. I don't know. I think an A would pull it. My A. Problem is with the A's and the B's is you run them out in the field, you run them about as hard as you want to run them, and they get warm. All right, now I can officially say if it's blue, it's for you. Ford 5000 here. Really good skin on there. Big old platform. And I've seen these things go high. I've seen them go low. Surprisingly low, but then again, surprisingly high. Selling with reserve. Got a new pipe on there. Round pipe like I like. Yep, 540. Missing the ball ski there, but yeah, you're seeing what I'm seeing. SMV. Got a white semi mount, 5 bottom here, and it's too much for the 826. Plus I'd finish too fast. Bobcat 463, cute little sucker. I mean, I don't know if it could lift me up, but it could lift something up. It could definitely clean barns out. Got the quick attach setup, and selling with reserve. Bobcat 463. At the last auction, there were some people that were mystified that I didn't bid on the 234. Well, here's a 244, and this thing's clean as a whistle. Clean as a whistle. At one point in time, it was in Brant, New York. As I say, Gugino. That's the name I go by, but I've never spelled it with an I. It's with an E. And but anyways, man, this sucker is clean. Obviously, they used it for landscaping type work with the turf tires on here, but good gravy. Let me know about this tractor, International 244 and 4-banger, 24 horse. Yeah, check out the back jack. Yeah, there's your L59, typical to go with something like this, 3-point, 540. Yeah, check that out, man. Can you get parts for it? You know, I know the 284 is a little bit hard to get parts for, but maybe this is a different story. Now, I typically don't cover trailers, but check this out. Looks like it's fabbed up, and somebody did a really nice job on this gooseneck deck over, and it ain't, I mean, is it 12 foot there with the dovetail? I mean, this would haul some Farmalls. You got the big heavy tires. I wouldn't doubt it's rated, I would maybe guess 10 to 12 GVW. Yeah, they fabbed this up. This is nice, man. Kudos to the builder. Straight up. Okay, so you saw the last auction video the end of March. I bought a pair of 18 434s to run duals. But these are better. These got quite a bit of tread on them. I'm going to tell you 50%, 40 to 50%. These are better in their Michelin. I can't tell you what the bottom one looks like, but good grief, if I'm here, these ain't bad. These are, you know, I always say, oh, they're good for duals. Well, they are good for duals, but these would be good for your mains. If you grip a white, you probably are right. Selling no reserve, a 2105, so I'm going to guess it's 105 horse. I think I overheard Chad say something about this had 4,100 hours on it. So, and usually they have the highly desirable engines in them, and I will walk around the back for those interested parties. And Craig Rasnick, be right up your alley. 2 remotes, 540, and 3-point for days. Go International 510 grain drill. Got the cedar. It looks like a 20-hole drill. I've never seen a 20-hole. I've seen 18. I've seen 21, but missing the jack, but still got the heavy-duty tongue. I did look in the grass seeder, clean as a whistle. And marker tires. Double disc. Got the drag chains like mine. That's pretty typical of a 510. Oh yeah. Yep. When I can smell a fossil fuel, I'm happy. Another 510 grain drill with the cedar, and I do see a lot of these 510s floating around, but they oftentimes don't have the cedars. I looked in there, that box is very, very clean. I don't see the drop tubes. I'm guessing they're in the main box. You get here, you can check that out. Got good implement tires on there. Got the International jack right there. It is bent a little bit, but what I've noticed, hook them to the tractor, take a winch, wrap it around there, and just straighten her right on out. Got it in transport mode, locked in right here, so you can pull her on down the road. I pull mine down the road probably, at times I'm doing 25, fast enough to get you a bird or two, but I don't care. Has no effect on me. I just keep running on a trucking and smiling. Here's a set of 9.524s, and those would fit on the back of a Cup. Not bad amount of tread on there either. I would say 60-70% easily. I would not be ashamed to put those on as mains. Okay, here's a 1-bottom fast hitch plow, and okay, it doesn't have the, I don't see the writing on there, but yeah, I got a few of these at home, and I don't know, if I'm here I may bid on that. Here's a Massey Ferguson 3-bottom 3-point hitch, selling with reserve. It's got a spot back here for additional bottom is what I'm guessing, and just about, there was a point in time where I just about bought a 4-bottom 3-point for my tractors, and of course I would have just put the conversion kit on the 756 and ran the 4-bottom. But yeah, I've come a long way, baby. The old John Deere here, man, that bucket could lift a house. Looks like it's had some welding done to it. Welding doesn't bother me. A good weld is just as strong as something out of the factory. But yeah, John Deere, old Yeller, got a 644E, and then it says 340 in the back, so we shall see. Here's something kind of unusual, some David Brown sheet metal for a 1210. A big fat hen, and I had a 1200 at one time. A couple pair of steers got 650 16s, so those would fit like all my MTA M, and then 600 16s for like an H. Well, here's something you don't see every day. It looks like a newer type sickle bar mower, and Frontier Equipment SB 1107 item 147. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Got the extra with it, but yeah, it's updated. Here's something you don't see at an auction every day, is the Easy Go. The old lift kit in it. It says "We the People," and yeah, it's right around the property in this sucker. And sometimes you'll see them with the seat like that, and they don't have any place for your feet, and it's like, yeah, something about dangling feet just doesn't do it for me. Look at the built-in fan there. I'd have my Wi-Fi speaker up there jamming some tunes. But yeah, this thing's gonna sell with reserve. It's in perfect shape. Doggone perfect shape right here. I've only ever seen one other Brindley setup like this sell, and that was over at the Wheeler auction a couple of years ago. And there were a couple guys that were fighting over that sucker. That's when I knew. That's when I knew it was something. But here we got an international blade, looks like for a Cub Cadet. Oh, that sucker, what, probably 3.5 foot there, but yeah, there's something different. A little memorabilia. You know, I don't really skip smalls anymore now that I got my bigs bought this year, but this is exactly the grease gun that I use. And I know what I paid for it, and actually I have 2 of them at home, so, oh, I don't know. Again, if I'm here, and I've got a lot of batteries for them. Got an old Game Fisher here, 12-foot Game Fisher fiberglass, and we had one just like it. Ours was an MFG, and I remember me and my brother and my dad went out and he caught a big bass, and we put it in the live well there, and it swam there all day, and at the end of the day we threw it back. There you go. Kind of been the theme of the year, ratchet binders and new shiny gold chains. And I don't know, I should probably be over here, and are they all the same size? Naked eye says yes. This one definitely be worth bidding on. I'm always using chains. Pull the coop. Yeah, ratchet binders, this is all I use anymore. I won't use the old pop-offs. I got knocked out one time using a cheater pipe, and that did it for me. Here we go, we got straps. I don't know what they're rated at. Oh, is that 5,000 pounds? I would believe that easily. At least that, based on their size. Here you go, collection of seed plates. They're gonna have a new home, white tagged. And then I'm just scanning kind of quickly, swiftly. Filing cabinets. And okay, so what do we got back here? Toolbox. Doggone toolbox. You open mine, some of them have mouse nest in there. Okay, so we open. Alright. Hey, he's already got the... Okay, I don't know. Yeah. Maybe get that sucker on the cheaps. Old chicken waterers. I like to have a multitude of these because not only do I have them in the coop, but I locate them across the property, so when they free range they have access to water. If you want to kill a chicken, man, they go without water for about 48. They can go without food because they'll find it, you know, out in the grass and different things, and grass actually has moisture in it, but Yeah, they got to have them some water. Tell you what, I'm sitting in these chairs that I'm about to show you, and they're for sale. And they're comfortable. Whoa. They're either really comfortable or my legs and back was really, really tired. And this time of day it shouldn't be. We're early. We're pre-noon here. Let me show you. Hey, these suckers here, they're gonna have a new home. A magenta of colors. You got the gray, the maroon tan, grayish blue, I guess somebody would argue, the brown. Yeah, these are comfortable. No pad needed. Ergonomically designed for comfort. Oh, what are we doing here? Got a cute little anvil. And I don't know, is that a 6-inch vise? 4.5? Either way. Interested in that. Always need something to pound something on. I don't believe I've ever seen one of these before. This is a Hardy 254 4x4 diesel with a loader. And I don't know, you know, is it one of them brands that's made by somebody else for Hardy? I don't know. Okay, 3-point arms are missing, but it does have 540. Of course, any hydraulics is probably going to be... Oh, and there's your ROPS. In case you decide to get too crazy and roll it. Yeah, old Hardy. Leave a comment if you know what this is, where it's from, who makes it. Maybe you own one. Got a John Deere 100 3-point hitch disc, and it looks like it's about 10 feet. And these are handy. You know, you're getting back into fields that, you know, are pretty tight and you have to take a small combine back to. These are nice. I haven't owned a set any bigger than 7 foot that was 3-point, but yeah, deer in the rear. Well, here's a 4-foot York rake, rock rake, whatever you want to call it. I know somebody's looking for one of these, and this would be perfect for your machine, your little Kubota. Yeah, all the tines and pieces are there. Yeah, this is the one you've been looking for a year or two, right here. Good grief, you need to split. Here you go. Somebody made a serious factory here. New plumbing, looks like a new cylinder with a, what's that, 24-inch stroke on there. 4x24, that ain't no joke. Won't leave you wanting for more, I can tell you that. John Deere 466 silage special. See, I've always thought about having his and hers, because you get in an argument and you know, depends on who's wrong, gets to go in their doghouse. Got a really nice looking shed here, and eventually I am going to buy one of these. Eventually. And I never have asked Chad. Oh, look, a dinner bell right there. But I never have asked Chad whether or not the guy that brings these, if he's the same guy that delivers them for a fee, or how it works, because I got nothing bringing the thing home, that's for sure. But let's see if it's unlocked. Yes, it is. And we come in here and, oh, it smells good. Yeah, this is a 12x20. Brand new, okay, Shetler's storage. Yeah, it's on skids. 40-year metal roof. Yeah, you can customize his information there, but yeah, make no mistake, you can store a lot in here, man. I mean, it's basically a little garage in and of itself. Yeah, he's got insulation under that, so there you go. Got a Farmall A call division, and somebody made a comment. Obviously, you're not a Farmall guy, but you're like, oh, why'd they make him offset like that? That's kind of weird. No, that was kind of ahead of its time. So when you're cultivating, you could look right down the row and not hit your crop. It gave you better vision. It was good ingenuity. And rear wheel weights in the back. Looks like new hardware. Actually looks like a new rim and hardware. So they've done that right. I mean, the skins aren't terrible. I could run those for 10-15 years and get away with it. The other one is getting flat, and so is this side here. Got the hitch right there. So yeah, old A. And it's gonna have a new home. It's white tagged, covered up top there. That was smart. And then we got parts and pieces. Looks like a plow. Somebody was looking for a plow for Either they're A or they're Super A while back, but I don't know if you found it or you've given up by then. But if you have not given up and you have not found it, there's one right here. I am starting to see more and more of these sell at auction. And my question to you, the viewer, like that's a 20 by 30 by 12, so pretty good size. I mean, the opening looks like there, that's 8 foot, 16 foot, and then 8 foot from the top where it rolls up, I guess. But the question is, have you ever owned one? Looks like warranty 2 years. And I don't know, what do you think? You ever owned one? What do you think? Because I mean, it comes in a kit, and you know, typically we get winters that these wouldn't really withstand too good. I don't know for a fact, but again, that's another question I have for you viewers that live in the snow belt, if you've had one. But we haven't had snow in a while. I've plowed my driveway 4 times in 2 years, and never was there more than about 8 or 9 inches on the driveway at most at one time. So either way, just curious George here. Good grief, where was this thing a year ago? We searched the world over for a one bottom. We ended up finding it, and that's on a video too. I couldn't tell you which playlist, but yeah, this thing's got the cleaner, and hey, this is the king of one bottoms. And there is a slew of trucks. Looks like Path Landscaping out of Adamsville, Pennsylvania, GMC. It's like a 4800 DT 466. There you go, put that in a tractor. International Lawn and Landscaping Incorporated. All right, International. Another skid steer. Looks like maybe what, a 779. Fork attachments. You need a whole fleet. Here's another one from Path Landscaping. It's a 13-letter awesome spreader. International.